Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to install Niresh 10.9 on your PC. Before we start, I just want to say sorry to everyone for every mistake that I will do during this video in terms of speaking. This is because I'm not English, I'm Italian, but I will try to do my best to let you understand. So let's get started. So actually these are the requirements. First, you have to get a Hackintosh compatible PC. So that means that you have to do some research before you start installing OS X, and you have to be sure that your PC is compatible with macOS X. So I suggest you to use Intel CPU because actually they're easy to get them working. Instead of AMD CPU, because actually you will need a bunch of stuff. The second thing that you will need is a empty USB drive of 8 GB or larger, where you're going to write the DMG file of Niresh. Don't worry, I will show you how to do this. And third, obviously you will need to download the Niresh 10.9 distro, which is actually OS X Mavericks, from the official website, and you need to write it on the USB drive. I will show you also how to do this. So let's go. So in this first part I'm going to show you how to download Niresh 10.9 and how to make a USB drive with the DMG file of Mavericks and how to make it bootable. So I assume that you are on Windows now, so let's jump to Windows and see what you have to do. First, you have to go to this link. I will leave you this link in the description, and it is actually the official Niresh website from where you can download the files that you need. So you won't see this page. You have to give a like to the Niresh page on Facebook, or share it on Facebook or on Google+, or you can also tweet on Twitter to Niresh. So when you have done one of these things, you will see this page. You just have to click on download and you will see this. So actually you have to download Niresh 10.9 Mavericks USB version.zip and Win32 disk imager.zip just by clicking on download button. So as you can see, actually I have them on my desktop. So first we open this, which is actually the RAR of the Niresh 10.9 torrent. We open it and there is the torrent file. You have to get a torrent client like uTorrent, and when you have installed it, you just open it and it will show you this, and you have to download the OS X Mavericks.dmg file, which is actually of 5 GB, and you just download it on your PC. As you can see, there it is. The other thing that you have to get is Win32 disk imager. You just extract it in a folder, and there it is. So when you have your DMG file and Win32 disk imager, you just have to plug in your USB drive. So be sure that there isn't anything on your drive. You need to format it if there's something. So how to format it? You just go on computer, and actually this is my drive. The operating system is in Italian, so it isn't in English, but don't worry. So you just right click on it. Actually it isn't 8 GB, this is just a USB drive that I use for some tests, so because I have already the USB drive with Mavericks. But anyway, you select your USB drive, you right click on it, you go on format, and then you just give it a name, and then you format it. So when you formatted it, you are ready to write the DMG file of Niresh on your USB drive. So you just have to open Win32 disk imager, you actually don't have to install it, and it will show you this window. So first we click on this little blue icon here, and we have to search for our DMG file. Actually, I have it on my desktop, and be sure to select this in the files of type, so it will show you all the files in all the different extensions. And you just select OS X Mavericks.dmg and you click on open. Then you have to select your device. Your device is a letter actually, so to see what's your device, you just go on the computer, and as you can see, actually my device is the letter E, so I select the letter E, and then you just have to click on the write, and it will start writing the DMG file. It will take quite a while, but it won't be that slow. So when the process is finally done, you are just ready to install Niresh 10.9 on your PC. First, be sure to let the USB drive connected to your PC, and then you're ready to restart your PC and to start with the installation of OS X Mavericks. So let's see how to do it. Once you restarted your PC with the USB connected, you need to go into your BIOS and you need to change some settings. So this is my BIOS. I can use my mouse, but probably your BIOS won't look like this. So probably it will look something like this. So the first thing that you have to do, you need to search for the SATA configuration, and you have to make sure that in the SATA mode you have AHCI instead of IDE. So if you have IDE, you just select it and you go with AHCI. The other thing, you need to search for your boot device priority. In my case, it's here. And now I don't know why it doesn't show me my USB drive, but I also can do it in another way, but probably it will just show you your USB device here, so you just select it as the first option. So now if you have a BIOS like me, you can just go to the boot menu and you just select your device. Now as you can see, actually my USB device is Samsung Story Station 3, because actually this is my external hard drive, but I use it also as a bootable USB. So I just select it and it will automatically boot. So actually this is the Mavericks DMG. So these other things like Windows NTFS or Macintosh HD are just the other partition. You just want to select Niresh-Mavericks, because this is actually the DMG installer, and this is what we need. So here in boot, as you can see, you can actually type, and here if you have some specific hardware, you can type commands like, if you have some AMD processor, you can write AMD-V or AMD64-V or AMD-FX-V. If you have an Atom, you can write Atom-V. If you have an HP laptop, you can write HP-V. And if you get some error with your laptop, not with your desktop, you can write also the command -X. And if you get some error like still waiting for root device, you can just write USB bus fix equals yes. So you need to make sure that it's you will write it just like this. And now actually I don't have any AMD processor, I have an Intel processor, and the only command that I have to insert now is graphics enabler equals yes, because actually my graphic card is compatible with Mavericks, so if I don't write this I won't get any full screen, but it will start anyway. But you just need to search a little bit for your command, or maybe you have to try a combination. If you want, you can just type here this. No, wait, it's a little bit difficult because actually the keyboard is inverted, so I can't just see. Okay, you have to write this and you give OK, and as you can see it will show you all the different commands. So you just press space and you can see all the other commands like this, and there's also a description of what they do. And if you just want to exit, you just have to press Q and you will get here. So actually this is what we have to select. So I just insert my command now, graphics enabler equals, oh my god, equals yes, and just give OK. Let's wait a second. Okay, and it should start loading the installer. So it can take some minutes. So now I just stop the video and I come back when it's done. Into the installer. So the first thing, we select our language. So select English, and we go on this. Then wait a second. Okay, so what we have to do first, we go on, wait a second, I don't know if you can see. Okay, we go on utilities here and we go on disk utility, and it will show you this. So actually these are all my partitions. So you will probably just have to select your entire hard drive if you want to install it on your hard drive, or you just select one partition if you want to install it on a partition. So now I will just install this on the partition where I already installed macOS 10. So you just go on erase, you go on format and make sure that it is macOS 10 macOS Extended Journaled. You name it as you want. I will name it as Macintosh HD, and then you just press on erase, making sure that you selected the partition that you want to erase. So click on erase, it will say you this, you click on erase and it will start the process. It will take, so okay. So now we can just exit from the disk utility. So click on continue, agree. Okay, so these are all my partitions. So let's search for Macintosh HD. We select it, and then this is the most important and also the most trickiest part. Click on customize and it will show you this. So go on bootloader. For the AMD user, you can just use Chameleon. I will also use Chameleon, so you just select Chameleon, which is actually the bootloader, and without the bootloader you can't boot your Mac, so you select your bootloader, Chameleon. Then you go on graphics, As you can see, if I select one thing, it will give me a description of what it does. So I actually need graphics enabler, yes. I don't need this, but if you maybe have an Intel HD graphics and you want to start with graphics enabler equals no, you may want to select this. And also there are also the command for the backup. So I will just select this. Then, as you can see here, the best part of this distro is that audio and network driver will be automatically installed if your PC is compatible. So you just select these two and then goes to fake SMG. You make sure that this is selected because it's very important. So this is the fake SMG plugins. If you select this, it will show you a these are the sensor that will show you the temperature of the CPU, the GPU, and so on. This is the application that will show you that temperature. If you want, you can install it. I will install it, but I won't select any plugins because actually I don't need them. Then bootloaders flags. Here you need to select a definition for your PC. I will select Mac Pro. Probably if you have a laptop, it is better if you select MacBook Pro, and if you have a desktop, it's better if you select Mac Pro. In the Chameleon boot flags, power management, I don't need any of this. If you need some of this, you just click on them, you see what they do, and if you need them, you just select them. So actually I don't need any of this. General options, I don't need dirt equals 1. You will probably, some of you will probably need CPUs equal 1. So if you have an Ethernet, if you're connected to the internet with a Ethernet, you just select this Ethernet boolean equals yes. I also need MPCI equals 0x2000. I don't need use kernel cache equals yes, and I need PCI root UED equals 1. So I need this. Then USB fix. As you can see, there are some commands for the USB, and also the command that I showed you. This, if you need it, just select it. Actually, be sure to don't select a bunch of stuff, because if you selected something like that isn't correct, you will probably get some errors. So select Niresh fixed chipset texts. Just don't select this, maybe if you want, but it isn't important. This on chipset drivers, and this is for the, here you can see is a for the hard drive. So I'll actually select AHCI third party SATA, and I won't select any of this. Be sure to select this, because sometimes it will give you a Intel Apple CPU power management error. So if you select this, it will be better and it won't give to you any error. Then on laptop drivers, I don't have a laptop, so I won't enable this, but actually I have a PS2 mouse, so I will select this just for the PS2. If you have a trackpad or a keyboard for your laptop, you also select this. Then on OS X fixes, select all of these. They are just make backups, so it's always better. Then on other optimizations, select trim support for SSD if you have an SSD. I don't have an SSD, so I won't select it. If you have USB 3.0, you select it. So actually my motherboard has got some USB 3 port, and if you're installing it on a virtual machine, you select this, but actually I'm installing it physically on my PC. So you just click on OK. After you've done all of this, you select your hard drive and you click on install, and it will start installing macOS 10 on your hard drive. So it will take something from 20 minutes to 40 minutes. So now I'll just be back when it's done. The installation is completed. If you are lucky and if there isn't any error, the computer will automatically restart. So now we don't have to select Niresh Mavericks because it is actually our USB, but we go and we select our hard drive where we installed Mac. In my case it's Macintosh HD, but you can name it as you want. So actually we need to see if it boots, so we just select it and we go with I need to insert another command. You need to know if you need other commands. So in my case it's use kernel cache equals no, and let's see. If we are lucky, everything will go just fine. So now we'll just start loading. I will stop the video. Okay, so it seems like everything is going fine. So actually you probably will hear some kind of music. I don't have actually my any audio thing connected, but anyway, now we just have to configure our account, so it's pretty easy. We'll just select Italy, Italian, don't transfer, continue, where is this, don't sign in, continue, skip, agree. Okay, now we just need to name our account. So it's my account name, my password, verify, hint, and then just go and continue. And don't register, skip, and if everything will go fine, here we go. You actually install macOS 10 Mavericks on your PC, as you can see here. Now probably in a bunch of seconds it will see you this. Niresh is there are just some configuration, so your Hackintosh is being configured. So you just have to wait a little bit and you don't have to restart your PC. So actually we installed Niresh. Now you can just if you see that it's booting fine, you can just disconnect your USB drive, and when you will boot another time you will just see the Chameleon bootloader. And I don't think that I actually have to show you how to boot with Chameleon. It's pretty easy. You just have to select your hard drive where you installed macOS 10 and it will just boot. So now we installed macOS 10 Mavericks, and let's get ready for the third and last part. So guys, as you can see, here we are on our new Hackintosh, and everything is working perfectly. So if you still have some problems with the drivers, this is the Niresh website. So if you have some problems with the drivers, you go on TonyMax86.com and you have to create an account on TonyMax86.com. So we just log in. Let me just do it because I just installed macOS 10, so I don't have anything. No. Okay. So you go on the download section, you go on software, and you have to download multi-beast Mavericks 6.1.0. You go on download and it will start downloading. So while it is downloading, one thing that you may want to do, you go on system preferences, you go on mouse, and scroll direction natural, you just unselect it, so you can just scroll normally because it was inverted. So now we just have to wait till it's done. It's a zip file of 23 megabytes, but don't worry, because Niresh actually has got already some programs installed, like the Anarchiver, which is a program just like WinRAR. So okay, it is finally done, and as you can see we have multi-beast. So we just open it, open. It won't probably let you open this because it isn't set. You need to change something in the security setting. So you just go on system preferences, you go on security and privacy, and you click on this. You insert your password, and then you make sure that it's selected anywhere. So you will just be able to open application from anywhere. So if you have some problems with your devices, you just go on audio and you select your audio drivers, your disk, graphics. This is something, maybe some of these you already installed, so maybe it's better if you don't touch them. Network, if you don't get network working, and system. Bootloaders, don't touch this because actually for me, Chameleon is a very good bootloader, so it's better if you just let it. And these are some other commands that you can insert. Now we'll probably insert another command in the config file. These are the system definition, but just if you have a desktop, just let Mac Pro, and if you have a laptop, MacBook Pro. These are the themes. If you like, you can install them. If you want to add some flags to the startup, you just go. Wait a second, I have to. No, I have to. Where is it? Oh, Finder preferences, hard disks. Okay. So you just have to go on your hard disk, then you go on extra and org chameleon boot plist. You open it, and here you can insert every command that you want. So in my case, I need to insert use kernel cache equals no, so I don't have to write it anytime that I boot. So what the oh, okay, so you just need to write key, then you write your command, and then in the string you write yes or no, and then you can just go with this kernel. Okay, so everything is working. If you have some problems, as I said, download multi-beast, or you go in the download section of Niresh and you download. If you have some network problem, you can download this, which is a only one solution for wireless and Ethernet. And if you have some audio problems, you can download this only one audio solution, which is a solution for audio, and it will basically install audio drivers if you can't find them. If maybe there isn't any driver in the all-in-one solution, you just have to search for your drivers, and the best site for searching drivers is OS X 86.net. Here you can just search for your drivers. So there are the different categories. So just network, for example. Let's see, maybe this. I want to install this, for example. Just click on download. You download it. We need to wait. Okay. For the installation of a Kext, you just have to go on application. You go on Kext Wizard, which is a program that will just make you able to install Kext, and it is already installed in the Niresh 10.9 distro, so you won't have to download any other things. You go on installation, and then if we just have to wait till the download is done here. If it is a zip file, you just have to extract it. So let's just wait. Come on. And okay, what the application can be found. Okay, so you just have to pick this in the Kext file. You just pick it, and then you go on browse here. You have to search for your for the Kext file. So actually it will take just a bit for loading everything, because actually it's the first time that I installed macOS X, so it will take sometimes. But anyway, you just search for your Kext file, you select it, and then you go with install, making sure that the target disk is where you install macOS X, and it will install the Kext file. Then you just have to restart your PC and everything will go just fine. So guys, I think that it's done. We are just fine now. Everything is working. I show you how to do everything. So this is probably a very long video, but anyway, if you like it, just be sure to subscribe to my channel, to comment if you have any problems, or to give a like to this video. And don't worry, if you have some problems, you can always go on the Niresh forum, and we are ready to help you. So guys, this was my video on how to install Niresh 10.9. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that I helped you. So I'll see you guys next time.